Hey Leo, what it do? How are you? Welcome to October. I felt like I had to take like a deep pause and a deep breath. And Gemini got this as their strength, and you got it as your challenge. Have Gemini placements like I do. I'm a Leo rising, and I have Venus and Mercury in Gemini. Watch that. It'll probably help you deal with whatever this pressure is that you're feeling. Bottom of the deck, one ring circus, feeling alone, feeling like you have to do all of the things simultaneously. This is your strength, rock bottom. The fact that is a strength for me is you can only go up from here, but also you determine how you see things. Is it a opportunity or is it an obstacle? Like, you see how like this card, it depends on how you're looking at it. Like, where are you going? What are you doing? Do you have to walk straight into the brick road if there's another option? Like, are you reinventing yourself in this season? I think so. Leo. Surrender and acceptance are the keys to freedom. As difficult as it may be to accept, it seems you've reached a point where you can go no further in the same manner in which you've been doing things. Perhaps you've hit a proverbial brick wall or experienced a deep sense of loss and don't know where to turn. The old way of doing things must be discarded fully in order to move onward and upward. A new direction and new strategy are called for. The only way out is through surrender. Accept things as they are and admit that you have no idea what to do next. If you wait in that heartfelt moment of release, then a stairway will appear like magic, and all manner of synchronicities will show you the way to a higher ground. I literally felt in my back wings and heart opening. Literally angels ushering you up, or you in your own ascension. What you're feeling is this rock bottom is really a level of ascension and transformation. The rock bottom, let me start from the beginning because not the beginning, but just that sentence. If you wait in that heartfelt moment of release, then a stairway will appear like magic, and all manner of synchronicities will show you the way to the higher ground. The rock bottom card is a sign that a miracle is about to occur, but only if you let go completely. Let's look at Ghostlands. You can learn from the past and imagine a beautiful future, but you must live in the here and now. So, as a challenge, when the Ghostland cards appears, reverse is the sign that you're wandering in an emotional or intellectual place with no real substance. There is no point longing for that which has already gone or hasn't happened yet. Perhaps you've created a fantasy of the good old days or some elusive utopian destination that lies somewhere in the future or when this or that happens to make things better. Maybe that's what you're experiencing at rock bottom, or like wherever this place you feel trapped at, like longing for a different time. But really what's happening is you are shifting into a new timeline. Like you've never done this before. It's not supposed to look the same. It's not going to look the same. Live one day at a time. Each day is a new beginning filled with truth and beauty. Stay away from the ghostlands of the past and the future. Avoid nostalgia and longing for something better. Find joy in what is present in your life now. One Ring Circus, I'll read as well. Whew. Leo, Leo, Leo. You are capable and competent. Independence is key now as you step into your journey today. Others may not have the vision or resources that you need. Recognize that all the wisdom you've acquired along the way makes you particularly competent, capable of moving forward with assurance. Self-reliance is important. Another aspect to consider is creating and maintaining clear boundaries between you and another. Be discerning about your partnerships at this time. When you know who you are and have a healthy sense of where you end and others begin, you're able to enter into the best kind of relationships that will attract people who mirror back your wholeness. Interdependent relationships are always mutually supportive, stimulating, and transformative. You can achieve anything at this time. So, if you're literally starting from scratch or starting over or reinventing yourself, you get to define you for you. And you don't have anything to prove. You don't have anybody to impress. Maybe you're feeling like you have to prove something to yourself, but you've already made it. Like, you've already brought yourself this far. And if you're feeling like you don't have anything to, quote, show for it, know that that's also a little bit of ego. I mean, it's understandable. But there's also a bit of an acceptance of where you are now and what brought you here so that you don't repeat the same thing again. And this isn't feeling like failure to me. It feels like you've created something and now you've lost inspiration, or you've built something and now you're tied to it and not sure how to bring it or push it forward into all that it can be. And that's where the surrender comes into place. You can't control all of the outcome.